If you want to see something really cool, take a look at that right there. That is absolutely phenomenal what the IMI has done. And I'm talking right now with Bob Arnold, who's coming in here. And Bob, that's an absolutely phenomenal wall behind me. How'd you guys pull that off?
It's really cool. Well, a couple months ago, we thought we got to do something different, like we did last year with the stone carving, remember? So we had something different, kind of drew it up on paper, sent it to one of our architects, and he drew it up on BIM, and we came out, put it up.
How long does something like that actually take to put together? Because it seems like it would be a painstaking process to get something that beautiful.
Took us 2 days.
2 days. That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all. So what's new with the IMI? Let's talk. What's going on?
Training, recruitment. We're doing a lot of different training stuff now. Some new curriculum we just got coming out. Working with contractors, seeing what they need, foreman training, safety, everything.
You know, it's so important. And you know, when we had this workforce development zone a few years ago when we first brought it out here like that, you really think it makes a difference for folks to come out here and see this and see what's going on?
Oh, I think so. I think when you see things hands-on and you say, you know, how'd they do that? We did a little wall over here that comes out, bows out, or this with the projection. Everybody wants to come up and say, how'd you do that? And you tell them, yeah, this is what we did. We show them the blueprints, and everybody likes it.
You know, we talk about keeping the trade strong. You know, we're really promoting the younger guys. And we have, as Brian was talking about, a lot of guys in their 30s out there as masons right now on the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. Do you find that there's a trend now? We're getting more masons a little bit younger, and we're trying to build that trade back up. What are your thoughts on that?
I think so. Our apprentice numbers from the last 2 years, we went from about maybe 4,500 to we're about 9,000 up now. So apprentices throughout the trades. So it's coming back. You know, people are getting back into the trades and get back into, you know, make good money out here.
Yeah, and when you hear people like Mike Rowe talk about it, Mike, of course, a big name, the dirty jobs guy, and he gets out there and he promotes this industry as well, and he's talking about, you know, there is such a need for these kids. We need to build schools for these kids. It's not mason, there's stonework, there's every kind of jobs out there in the trade industry. I mean, it obviously can't hurt, and we need to let everybody know what's available out there. So when you're talking to kids, what do you tell them about what's available as far as jobs in the industry and what they can do to get to that level and to make that their career?
Yeah, I think if you're talking to students, like in a school, you'll tell you, look around you. You see concrete block, you go outside, you see a brick building, you know, you can say, hey, I worked on that, this is where I worked. Technology, you saw the robot. iPads, all of our blueprints now are on iPads. We're teaching the apprentices how to use Plan Grid and different types of software where they're reading plans off that iPad, which they grew up with, and it's evolving.
Yeah. So, well, that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we keep everybody out there. So when they come over here, what can they learn about what's going on with the IMI? What kind of questions are you going to be able to answer?
Just how to get into the trade, but more technically, you know, how to build a wall the correct way. You know, how to train them. You know, all of our union apprentices, we've got 60 schools around the country, and we're getting into this thing now where we're all on the same page. We're doing certifications with our training centers now, so I actually go in and certify each training center. We got all these different checklists we have to go by, and I think it's really improving our apprenticeship program.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Bob Arnold with the IMI.